Hey guys, I'm Wes with No Knocks Tack. Today we're going to be looking at the Shaw Concepts Raid Pouch version 2. Before we jump into the product itself, talk a little bit about Shaw Concepts as a company. Shaw Concepts was started in 2019 with a guy that was coming out of the Marine Reconnaissance community. Started with the sewing machine in his barracks room, saw a hole in the kind of product market for several things, so started making his own stuff and developed into his own company, which is Shaw Concepts, like I was saying. Not only are they making just great outside of the box gear, but they're also taking gear that's kind of already out on the market, putting their own twist on it, and making it a lot better for the end user and operator. They also give back to the community. They give back to nonprofits, including the Marine Reconnaissance Foundation and the Recon Sniper Foundation. So not only putting out great products, but giving back to the guys that they served with previously as well. So this is the Shaw Concepts Raid Pouch. Raid stands for Releasable Abdominally Integrated Drop Pouch. Now there's a lot of danglers out there right now that people are using for med kits and stuff like that. What makes this one super unique is they actually paired it with a first spear tube, which you can see right here. So whenever it dangles from the bottom of your chest rig or plate carrier, typically I run it on my plate carrier. I just have it on the chest rig, so it's a little easier to manipulate for the video. But as you can see here, the first spear tube is sewn directly into the Raid pouch. So whenever you're wearing it, all you gotta do is pull this and it slides right off. Super easy to get off, and then equally easy to get back on too. Like I said, I've been running this for probably about a year now. I got it when it was still on pre-sale through Shaw Concepts. Got here pretty quick, but realized that these guys are making all this stuff by hand, by their own sewing machines and stuff. But you know, the longer you wait, the better quality this stuff is, and everything they put out is that good quality. I mean, they got some other stuff on the market coming out that just never even would have crossed my mind to solve that problem that way. But check out their site, shaw-concepts.com, and see all the cool stuff they're putting out. But let's go to the back here. So the whole back is going to be put on your cummerbund or chest rig via this big swatch of Velcro right here. You can see it's all Velcroed right onto my chest rig. Easy to get on, get off. I usually put it under my cummerbund on my plate carrier. But it's got the opposite end of the first spear tube. So as soon as you pull it off, it's a little more difficult to do whenever it's not actually on something. You can see this part of the first spear tube is sewn straight in, so there's not going to be any coming untied or undone with the buckles like we see often. And then this side as well is sewn in. The back pouch here, you can flip it down and tuck it away if you're going to use it in the fanny pack configuration, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But they also went so far as to think that, hey, if you're not using it in the configuration where it's going to be mounted straight to your plate carrier chest rig, we want this to be able to go away. That way it's kind of not getting in your way. The front side, it's got this big piece of Velcro for your patches, or it also has the adjustable shock cord on here that you can slide whatever kind of information, quick maps and stuff you need to put in there. On the bottom has this nice elastic kind of band. I keep a tourniquet there, but I imagine you could probably think of some other creative ways to fit stuff in there. The front pocket here, nice big opening, zippered pocket. You can put whatever you need in there. Don't have anything in there right now, but I'm sure you can imagine all the different little items, pens, pads, whatever you need stuffed in there. I typically run this as nothing more than an IFAK. I've tried several different kinds of IFAKs. I've tried the HSGI bleeder blowout, which was okay for a little while, but as soon as you take something out, it kind of all goes over the ground. There's no way you're going to get all that back in quick enough to move on with the mission or the operation or whatever it is that you're on. I've tried the BFG pouch that kind of sits in the middle of your back. Also nice, but it's really small, hard to fit a whole bunch of stuff in. And again, if it's in the middle of your back, you kind of run into two problems. One, it's hard to pack that stuff back up and slide it back in the sheath. And then two, you can't really put too much stuff in it And then also when you're sitting in a car for a long period of time, it really starts pushing on the lower back, starts hurting. So going to a dangler was really, the best option that I found. You know, there's other danglers on the market similar to this, but they're all kind of stuck on the Velcro piece that goes under your cummerbund. There's not too many other ones that I know of that release, especially with something as high tech as the First Spear tube. So when you unzipper the top of it here, it completely opens up nice and wide. So even if you're not going to take it off, you can easily open this up, still attached to your plate carrier, and access everything that's in here. Like I said, I run all medical stuff. I got pressure dressings, combat gauze in this main part right here, and then also has a nice little size pouch right here that I keep my chest seals in, but you know, you can put anything you want in there. Now these elastic bands right here, they hold in all the medical stuff good, but we've also tried to put some 40 millimeters in there too. Holds in great if you need to reload from your 40. Also a good option for that. Also these both of these Velcro panels in here, they just come right out. So if you don't feel like you need them, or you just need one, or don't need any of them at all, kind of gives you a little bit more space to kind of free float stuff around in here. But I always keep them in there, keep all my medical stuff in there real quick. You know, I kind of started thinking, well, you know, this is all great, but if I'm not running my plate carrier, I'm kind of out of IFAK, as well as several other people on the team had kind of brought that up as well. So I decided I'd give it a try, and sure enough, it does work really well. Let's put this back on here. So as long as you have a belt that's got the Velcro on the inside, my axle belt does, you can kind of just stick this right here on the back, in the middle of your back, fold it over a little bit, and once it's actually on your belt, it'll hold on there really well. Between the Velcro and the pressure of it being on your waist. So, you know, also a good belt option. So it's not only specifically for, you know, your chest rigs or your plate carriers. There's a lot of versatility that goes along with it. So the other part that I wanted to show you guys is Shaw Concepts also sends the fanny pack strap with it, which is really cool. Because, you know, sometimes you don't just want to be running this on your belt or on your plate carrier. I've used this in fanny pack configuration whenever we went on vacation recently. It's got a ton of room. I can stick my Glock 43 in it, some other items, my wallet and stuff like that. But these little clips come on the side, and it has these elastic bands. They're kind of hard to get on in a pinch, but they basically just slide on down in there. See if I can get it on here quick enough. And then they just clip right over. Kind of do that to both sides, and now you have it in fanny pack configuration. And again, you can tuck this guy right here completely away if you're going to run it like that. Buckles on both sides, completely adjustable. So real good piece of gear. Like I said, Shaw Concepts is got some just absolutely amazing stuff. Good guys. They know the industry, and they know where the gaps are in the gear that we're looking for, and they know how to solve problems in a different way than everybody else is, which is what really is making their gear unique. So again, go ahead, check out Shaw Concepts website. There's a lot of good stuff on there. They're doing a collab with Axle for one of their plate carriers, which is just a stellar looking plate carrier. I really like to get my hands on one. But again, Shaw Concepts Raid Pouch version 2. They have them in stock right now on their website. Check it out. Promise you will not find a better option of how to run your IFAKs other than this pouch right here. I'm telling you, I've gone through every option from fanny packs to stuff that just straight mollies on you, and this is the 100% best option I've found yet. So go ahead, again, check out their website. If you haven't done so already, follow us on Instagram, No Knocks Tack. And let me know if y'all have any questions directly about this. It does come in several different colors. It's got your all the variety of multicam you can think of. It's got your greens, your tans, your blacks, your grays, and all that. So if you got any questions about this, hit me up on Instagram. Happy to answer any questions. Other than that, I think the price point on it is, let's see, right now they're going for 120 bucks for the Coyote. I'm not sure if they're more expensive for the different patterns, but awesome piece of gear, super durable, super versatile. You can put anything you want in it. Hit me up if you got any questions, and check out shawconcepts.com. Thanks.